Hey, it's good to be with you for another Chinwag, and I'm really finding that a lot of you guys are enjoying this. I appreciate the comments that you're weighing in on everything, and I really believe that conversation is a good thing. Now, yesterday on That's Not My God, Facebook.com/ That's Not My God, not on the Facebook.com website, but in the ongoing conversation on the Facebook page, I posted a somewhat controversial bumper sticker, and many of you have been weighing in on it, and I think that's healthy. At the church I pastor, it's called Radiant Fellowship in Waupaca, Wisconsin. We believe that one of the core values of our church is that the best context for true discipleship is in fellowshipping with each other. Now, this is happening quite a bit on That's Not My God, and I'm pretty excited about it. I think that's really the whole purpose of it. I'm available for speaking engagements and everything, but I really believe that most of the learning can come from being with each other, talking with each other, and sometimes agreeing to disagree. Now, I know that there's some people out there who just adamantly hate that phrase in the Christian circle, agree to disagree. Usually those people are the Pharisees or things like that just insist that their way is the way, their interpretation is the interpretation. But what we're doing on That's Not My God really isn't a whole lot different than what they did in the synagogues back in the day in the scriptures, where people would come in, give their interpretation, and move on. In fact, the rabbis literally would call their translation of scripture, the Torah, the yoke. So fast forward a couple of years, you got all these rabbis teaching their yoke, and here comes Jesus who says what? Take my yoke upon you, for it's easy and it's light. But nonetheless, it's kind of fun to talk about things, isn't it? So this bumper sticker yesterday I put up on Facebook, it says, you can't be Christian and pro-abortion. Now, I know where I stand on the issue. I'm sure many of you do as well. But there's always those few topics that really trigger things off into some extravagant conversation. And I have no doubt that through these conversations, people are being discipled and learning a few things and, maybe opening their minds up a little bit. That can be a healthy thing. But the caution that I want to throw at you is something that I learned about. I should have learned many years ago, but just in the past few years, when Ben Stein's movie Expelled came out. It was a movie about evolution. Now, I'm not going to go on the whole topic, because I know that would be another one. However, he said, and a few others said in there, is what they so appreciate about some adults is that they can have intellectual conversation, civil discussion, I guess you could call it, because, adults are nothing more than kids that have grown up, and I am so guilty of this sometimes. I make those comments that you just aren't exactly happy about, and so I'm reminded in Proverbs 26, 4-5, and I realize this is harsh wording, and but boy, it really applies to my life, and it says, do not answer a fool according to his folly, or you yourself will be just like him. Answer a fool according to his folly, or he will be wise in his own eyes. Boy, I have become the fool so many times. I've engaged people in conversation, and then when they get heated up and they get very judgmental. Holly, thank you for your comment, by the way, about, I was kind of like, can we not resort to name calling? But gee whiz, I guess, yeah, you're right, Holly, that judgmentalism is just as bad. And so let's be careful when we do these conversations. Let's use our words wisely, because, this is a great community we have going on That's Not My God. I get so jazzed when I can be in discussion. You get those people who say, well, boy, if we would just use this time to go out and help the lost, blah, blah, blah. I get it, okay? But you know what? Are those people doing anything themselves? I'm sure they are, but when it's 10 a.m., 11 p.m., 1 p.m., and you're just home for a little bit and you want to engage in conversation, I think it's a good thing to do that. So, hey, keep the conversation civil. I love That's Not My God. I believe true discipleship is happening here. You are a special part of this group, and if you're not a part of it, go to facebook.com/ That's Not My God and become a part of the conversation. So, have a great day.